Hello everyone, and welcome back to adjusting my headset. And Tyranny. Yay, Tyranny. As we do the sneak, because I will put traps here, right here. Or hell, right here. Anyway, you know what? Enough sneak.
Look at...
So you should... Ooh, you shouldn't be doing Buffy Co. No. No, you're doing Buffy Co. Wow, everyone's running away.
that, future core.
I can see that fire go right into him. 37 damage, eh? That's not good. That is not good. Oh yeah. Okay. Use that on yourself. Followed by use that on him. Followed by renew. Oh, that's perfect. That. Followed by that. You're fine. You're mostly fine.
At once.
Bleed out, you little shit. I'm not dead yet.
I'll hit you twice as hard next time.
Still focusing on Lantern, I don't like that. What are you doing? You're doing things I don't like it. No, wait, what am I doing? Cancel that. Cleave. No. Cast on yourself. And then honor guard. You know, use Elijah of Iron. Okay. Afterwards, that. Okay.
Take me if you can.
But there, if I took
Graven Ash protects.
you stop that. Ooh. Okay, no, I'm not dead. First, saturates killing spree. Surgical audience.
That's how it's fucking done.
Well, that was done. Can I ever add the Arnold Piercy to my thrust? Probably not. Do I? Told you to. Buffy Co? Buffy Co.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Buffy touch. No loot. Thanks, guys. Totally love it when you have no loot.
On the lookout.
So I can't go over here. 'Cause it's barred off. Can't go over here because it's barred off. Which means I'm sort of being funneled this way, ain't I? I would put a trap right here. Fire in the mess hall still burns, and plates and silverware line the tables. I was reading that. For this room has its in combat for generations. The enduring code would never be the same after this battle. We'll put a trap right down. But anyway, get right up on them, and then. Hi.
Send me.
You
see what I see?
So what we have, sun soldiers? Probably, yeah. Sure, don't do what I told you to do. Fuck's sakes. There you go. Okay, then afterwards, icy hot. Forgot about that. Oh, yeah, that ability to knock them prone. That's such a good thing. Lantry, what you got for me? Lantry? No. No. Lantry. Buffy cone. Why haven't you used Clash of Iron yet?
Oh crap! Are you afraid of death, worm?
I'll tear your skeleton out by...
There we go. So what's in here? Why, it's just an agate. Totally worth my time. Also, why the hell is that not on? Hate that. Anyway, we found a bloodstone, and we found a bronze guitar. Which could be a good weapon for... battery it is. It is indeed. Found there's that minor parodying thing she has going on. Cause yeah, we don't have crafting yet anyway. Causes issues, cause minor parodying. It's helping her. That's also helping her. So here's the thing, I want... that red rivers, that was pretty great. That minor powering. Like, it's a weapon I would probably give him if it was for the fact that he's doing more damage. Just cause. And you has double javelins, cause that's a thing. And we'll toss in this dash. I mean, I have to go back and look though, because I may have missed something because I didn't have my loot senses on. Apparently we're good. Yes, I had to make sure, because you know loot senses. Enduring code food supplies are stored in most ways composed of vegetables grown in the tails. Would put trap here, would put trap there, but oh well. Wood for trap here, wood for trap there. Not seeing many traps, and that's slightly bothering me in a way. Surprisingly. Oh, so by the way,
I am a shield wall!
you're doing touch of atrophy? Seriously? Atrophy's not that great. What gives me... Kills up. You, though. That rhyme spike, I don't like that.
Unto myself!
Lantry, lantry, lantry. I need you to come to your Buffy cone. Followed by... Did you put that on? Yourself? No, not on yourself. How did you use that on me? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, put that on me.
Yeah!
There we go. Okay. Now I need to do a special passage of hours. Ugh. Can't very quick. So just keep smacking. Buffy cut. I'm gonna use Buffy cut. Nice. Return the favor. No, not icy hot. It's tempting, but yes. Nice. And you got the hair off. Should gain double SP for that. But you know, it sort of doesn't work that way. Yeah, they really don't like me. So hey, we gained a passive. That way, we accuracy's down a bit. They lied to me, we gained hit precision. Watching my pair on my upper screen. Sort of trying to lock up. Cute. Wow, we found a scroll. Just a scroll, doesn't do anything. But you know, it's a scroll, nonetheless. Okay. Okay, glyphs adorn the scroll scattered on this table. What are any of them worth my shit? Eric, why are you reading the scroll? Congratulations, you learned the Sigil of Force. Does that help you? No, it doesn't. 'Cause you know... Wait. Figure. No. Okay. Force. I don't remember Force. Okay, use the Sigil of Force to channel arcane energy into magical force that push and knock enemies to the ground. Oh shit. Well, that might be useful. So crowd control, everyone. What do we have? Weighted stance. Oh, so immunity to that. Move speed, recover time. Ooh. Hey. Fucking haste. Concussive boat. Crash. But fucking haste. Guy 60. So yeah. They can increase the duration of that. Can't increase the power of it though. Accuracy's whatever. Area of effect, I could actually do that. But yeah. That I like haste. Haste. Anyway. Yes, I want haste. I should give that to Lantry. The problem though is Lantry's full. It's like I'm almost tempted to replace Boaty, but yeah. Because it would help him a lot. It's fucking haste. Can't fuck it. Haste. Now he has no offensive spells, really. Oh well. Wish I could give it to like one of you, but you guys are too stupid to use haste, sadly. Because yeah. Oh, you put it there even. Okay. Haste. 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 It lasts for almost a minute too. It's great. Don't know what that is. Boutique, I guess. Yeah, that's a problem though. It's like you gain all these ingredients. Well, not even ingredient. All these food items. And it's like they expect you to use them in combat and stuff. Like I've never done that because like Power Divinity too. We never really did that because like here's all these food items I could be consuming in fights. Problem though is it wastes time. Like Power and Divinity, it wastes AP when I could be using that for murder instead of prep. Preps I usually prefer to do before combat. The problem though is if you do it before combat, most things are wearing off once you get into combat. This would actually work better for prep food in advance because of how long it lasts, but yeah. Anyway, so haste. That's a thing.
On the lookout.
Stegosaur want to keep his ability? Oh, well. I mean, let's see here. What was that? Oh, it's under leadership. Apparently that's way down now. Okay, there's 2 talent points spent in the leadership tree. Only 2? Hmm. I think those are hatchery berries, though, yeah. Actually, when do you get more? I don't know if he does get more. Oh no, he does get more. Just needs a lot more. Maybe don't have any points for like improving other stuff, like illusion or stuff that would actually help me more. Oh well. So what we have? We have a stage, which is gonna fuck me up.
I'm not here to make friends.
Okay. No, I still have pay stats. Anyway, shit, that means it's also on cooldown. Buffy touch 2. On myself. As I said, Buffy touch 2 on myself. There you go. I can't hit them both. Oh well. Prepare that. Prepare that. Prepare that. Actually, what are you doing?
At once.
Buffy going on all of you. Still can't touch this. Balls. Can't touch this. Yourself. Haste. On verse. Barrack, why aren't you taunted? Okay, let's see if people actually do want to yes, Buffy touch 2. Problem though is that freaking outright did what I don't want him to do. What am I doing? Am I doing my abilities?
Pity, you won't.
I'm not doing my fucking abilities. I hate this. I hate the stupid kill up system. It works 1% of the time.
Enjoy this as much as I do.
Anyway, fuck it. Game told me to hold shit and use my abilities to kill them off, but doesn't really. Well, that's not good. That's fucking barreled down, because hey, he's using his abilities. Good for him. I promise he didn't kill them up. Oh no, he's using his killed up abilities, so I promise he didn't heal Barrel.
I'm going down!
Which is unfortunate for me. I forgot the arrows sometimes can reach that far. Like, see, I used the ability. You didn't actually use the ability.
This isn't working.
That's bad. Lantern should not be fighting that. Barrack. Barrack. No, I use that to revive. Okay, I was like, how does that work for revive purposes?
As you command.
Barrack, taunt this fucker.
Come and face my iron!
At least Lantry is not really getting hit, and I can appreciate that. Verse though, oh my god, verse.
Just point me in the right
Lantry,
direction.
Lantry, why are you those one down? How do you get hit? You're supposed to have an exceedingly high amount of dodge. What? 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 I was gonna say, where did she take damage from? For doesn't even say she gained. Oh, degenerating there's.
Wake me up when it's over.
Mage. That's not good. Those wounds are not great. Problems, I think the revive potion helped out because he did gain a wound from that. Because we removed the wound. But she gained a wound. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So hey, you could do that to remove the wound, but yeah. Do I have anything else to remove wounds? Oh, Skycap, plus 10 to lore. Problem though is that won't let me keep my spell. I don't think it would work that way anyway. Like it shouldn't by all definition.
Slow and steady.
So that's where they want me to go. Up to the next level. You know, for a first actual dungeon, this place sort of sucks. Because they basically locked off all the... They basically made this entirely too linear, if you think about it. Because they blocked off all the other passages for me to explore. For loot, you know? Which is... not necessarily a bad thing, but... It's still very... Like, blocking off the player from exploring is not exactly ideal. You want the player to explore, potentially die, all that stuff. Making them just advance, they don't gain enough XP. Speaking of that, should I have gone through here?
On the lookout.
Oh shit, well, wow, this is alright here. I probably could have actually just done all this in the last video. Didn't think it would be this short. So I've leveled up. What do I want? More of that? Yeah, sure, why not? Increase my wit. Actually, that's a lot of resolve. So my resolve's actually not that high, is it? My resolve would only be 12. Huh. Just getting bonuses from all that. Yeah, his resolve would be 12. Her resolve would be less than... Would be like, 8, actually. Oof. More magics. More lore. Anyway, what do we has? Nah, if I really want though. Jody. Yeah. Power. It might be time for leadership. Well, no armor penetration. I will need to get that. Mean to get that for a while. Oh well. And that gives me 4 points, so I could go straight to 2-ended Mastery 2 next time. Woo. Yay. Okay, anyway. Save. Save, I said. I was only feeling great about what's the point of sneaking. Well, this doesn't look good. So you were the vanguard of Kairos' conquest. Not as tall as I imagined. But we can't all choose our executioners. Or a word or defiance spreads throughout the lands. You're 7 kinds of stupid if you think our war entail. For you stands Captain Tarkus, Ari, de facto leader of the dwindling Findering Guard. Short, sunburned, and agitated, even standing still. Her body is a compact sculpture of muscle and bone. Her face is short on symmetry thanks to the scars and dents of a dozen brushes with death. Their lines will certainly end here in Ascension Hall, she chortles, going over to the ceiling and stone arches somehow supporting the massive wave of the spire overhead. Sarah's so fortunate, some of the finest rulers of Apex met death by duel in this hollowed hall. Truly, there's no fireplace to set her an intractable field. Sisters, brothers, I was better cadard of soldiers with Somnod. They are privileged to lead and honor to share in your final days. Take a deep breath, she turns to you waiting silently. So how do I want to do this? Athletics. I could do my lord check. You bring a lot of magic to fight directly beneath the spire, trying to bury us all. Just what sort of inbred fool are you? That's a risk I'm willing to take. Not enough skill. Just hoping for more. Oh, and that's just it. I should have probably asked the other questions. Whoops, so well to say your assignments and nervous cough and glass up, but concerned gaze after a short moment of hesitation. The sage runs for that's it. Oh. Well, that's helpful. Get back, hell. He shouts at the fleeing sage, but you know it well. What's I think of bringing cowardly scribes to a sword fight? It was right about a lot of you. They're just brothers. Oh, I do get to do this. So what did you have to gain from this rebellion? Nothing that we haven't already gained. Our pride or dignity? These things you can never take from us. She smiles eyes distant. The enemy of God could never stand against all Kairos' forces. Well, we can teach ours to resist and maybe run our soldiers before we run our stubbornness. Now we use the currency, speak the language, controls the formality. That's a sophistry. Kairos speaks our language, not the other way around. Besides, that proves nothing other than common history. The people understand that Kairos is not just one enemy. A massive force that can reach you even in times of peace. Armies and edicts are just 2 of the bloody ways Kairos can control you. Seems to uprising amounted nothing but dead kinsmen. What did taking Thundering's wall cost you? How many disfigured corpses rest in the valley? How many required men fell to our blades? How was the endless battle of the Blade Grove while you deal with us ill? Laughs wincing and she clutches aside. Tell me, are the Archons unified in victory? Did your army spawn and come on to your protests? Or stand here as the first of your problems? And you know they were fielding. We are hopeless, not witless. Our eyes and ears tell us much. Or die happy knowing your invasion will grant or hold us the 2 Archons tear each other to pieces, or the title of veteran. Perhaps my only regret is not living to see which child king will win. So you're gonna follow my blade, stop prayer, and come at me. Or you gutless as well. Well, any last words? Yes. The other voices around me are most thankful for his aid. We not made this far without his support. Well, that's a pretty damning statement right there. Pretty sure that probably varies depending on which side you chose, but that's a pretty damning statement. So here's the thing. Ed's actually not got that great. Well, she's got better physical defense than magical. For a mage. Huh. Wait, no, that's... She has no armor. Never mind. Never mind. She has no armor. That was reaching dodge and parry, so basically she's like a reverse. Dodge, parry. But, yeah, she has no armor. She has no armor. Honor guard, you're probably gonna be, hey, look at that dodge, look at that parry. That's a lot. Not that great at magic defense. So I wanna go smack you. Barrel go smack her. First, go to the archer.
Come at me, great mate.
I said go smack her.
I'm fine. Just fine. I don't.
There we go. Clave. Okay. Lantry, buddy, old pal. Oh, jeez. Can't touch this. Taunt. Probably sure would probably give you that. I have. Oh. Did I switch those? No. Okay, good. Spicy hot. Zap.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, well.
Get back here!
Lantry, what are you doing?
Fall before me!
Sarah should be this close. Also, Barrack, why did you not fucking use that? Seriously. God, sometimes. Sometimes. Anyway, I cast haste afterwards. Myself. Verse. Gravedigger on that.
I'd have it no other way.
Quick and Jesus. Come on, hurry up. Punch while wounded, so I don't know who to use that on. He's haste.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Is a good idea, though. Did I not use haste? Use my whole fucking
Bleed
thing.
out, you little shit!
Lantry. Yeah, that's a good idea. Use heal bolt there.
The queen!
Thanks for not using heal bolt though. That's just either or. Oh well. Can't touch this, dude. Yeah. I seem to be taking most damage. Why are you not taunting better? Barrack.
At once.
Barrack. You should fucking get Barrack.
What the fuck is wrong with my weapon?
Okay, Renew's not terrible. You... How? That works. And then come the disfavored, high disfavored. You worthless dance, we may die by hours before our sample. Mark my words. And the captain coughs up blood. Better the leadership, most impressive. Remind me never to underestimate the scares of a fate binder. Betray alliance. That is almost tempting. You abandon your current fashion-based quest and instead forge an independent path through the tears. That's almost tempting. But I could do that. Anyway, I'm more to have a hand in your glory. It's still tempting. Anyway. There's his favorite who should be honored. I thought I gained average favor, but now I gained major favor too. You've been with us from start to finish for this long conquest, from the gates of judgment to this. I have been helping them a lot, so yeah, major favor. Thank you both for all you have given the Legion. Yay. We receive a thing. Glad managed to come as fancies, ascension horrors, for a moment tranquil. We're still gaining favor with the disfavored. Scar course, we actually gained points of the scar course, but we lost a lot of favor with the Fendrian Guard. We're working a bit of favor with them, apparently somehow, I don't know how. May partake, well, I guess for my negotiations and all that. But anyway, may partake your children, stumps their craft by trembling from entry and fatigue. Those words of defeat, the burning hum you've heard in your head for days on end tapers off into nothing. The mind returns to stay quiet you have not felt since before you proclaimed the edict. I lay claim to ascension all, let's be free of this edict. Protecting your chest, a warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, feel as if you are lighter than now. By the way, I'm floating. But I did a thing. Oh god, I did a thing. But I'd be concerned too. By the way, you blink away the last of the luminescent trails in your field of vision. The mission of Ascension Hollow is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save with a slab of ice and stone beneath your feet. High wind shove you, push you off balance. The air was cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this... I know it's just... What's that over the horizon, wide-eyed for a second? Yes, this must be the Mount Spire. When was the last time? Landry's eyes looked down over the ledge, dumped by the vertical plunge, Landry bats away from the ledge. May need to retch. This is certainly a change. The wind ruffles the frozen hair and first quickly smooths them down. Damn code change, goes over the edge. Think I could land on my feet if I jumped? Not that it would matter for long. Cars, be much for what now? Turns on his feet, looking about, trying to take in as much as he can through the narrow fissure over his helmet. Just don't walk off the ledge, Barrett. Where you look, mountains rise up along a distant horizon. Rivers and forests below bring to mind maps of vineyards where you quickly trace them in town, either Ironnev, and all the numerous waterways of the region, higher than you imagined it. It's indeed the pinnacle of the spiral of Vineyard as well. How did we get all the way uphill? Strand up clutching her side. No question how in the name of Graven Ash do we get down? That much water to the edge, trembling a half pace as she powers down. Warriors will almost be sensing the Eda has ended. We should be down though, by their side. Well, you see there's probably a teleport right ahead, but much as I relinquish the opportunity to fight alongside that despair right now, I begin to imagine the chaos unfolding beneath our feet. Yeah, tempting. Then I sent word to Graven Ash that we were successful. That's a worried battle, not since Stalwart have I seen such courage and determination. Oh, but the siege needed you spent ago. Agreed, I would be honored to deliver your auspicious mission, Perseus, but... Oh, that is so fucking tempting. We hand her a note the parchment survived the impact. Oh, that is so... You know what, fuck it. My reservations about getting involved with your fate, but this first of all the rest. I couldn't be more pleased to stand at your side right now. What? You bloodthirsty fuck. Adriel. Rise your decoration control. You had carefully word decoration sounding, naming figurines where inspires your lawful claim with the power vested in you by Tendon. Archon justice, neither the Archons nor the forces are permitted to enter save by your invitation. It's about Barrett, the Vineyard has lost enough for one day. Tuck the note on it, Ares Gauntlet. The Ebb doesn't like this at all. We gain very major wrath with Vineyard. We gain major wrath with the disfavored, major favor with the Scarred Chorus. But I can't really go back on that. So we tuck the note and Ares Gauntlet and push her off the edge. Oh, this is great. No, please, weaker from injury and fatigue. Ares struggles against your grip, but you know it will fail. You drag her thrashing and buckling to the edge of the fire. Slide your nose into the sleeve of her gauntlet and give the Oathbreaker swift kick. Several seconds, you are screaming. Eventually, the sound fades away, drowned by the whipping winds. Oh, please kick her. This is Sparta. I need that one. And we lost major loyalty with Ebb, though, sadly. Because Ebb has the spell I wanted, and we probably ain't getting her in my party. No doubt in the very definition of enemy with our Lord, I didn't just resist, I led others into resistance, so I know what's about to happen. But I know when I bet my match, and like most sport, I'll do whatever it takes to live. If you show me mercy, I'll pledge my life to you. But we lost major loyalty with you, so that's... So we lost major loyalty with her. By the way, major loyalty. I know I'm no focus on my word isn't what it used to be, but I promise if you spare me, I will serve you well. Why would I possibly trust you? Because I'm all out of reason to fight you, the Vineyard on the score tied to no more leaping with me of no loyalty to ties to wow anyone. It's all about a coward's man's adventure, right? Or die before swearing fair to the fortune around the grave and Ash would kill me in a heartbeat. But if anyone in this new order, I think it should be the Archon of Justice. And you, the only zero intention I can think to ask. I'll regret, won't I? 5 days are over. If you let me go, I'm gone. Gone from this battle, gone from the chairs. I'm no harm and no servant. I could let her go. But, you know what? Serve me. And all could be forgiven. You have my fealty is yours. I have the tide casters do hereby pledge my life and loyalty to balls. She dips in foreign bow. So and pay you so long as you have need or want my skills. So he has a new ally. Promise we can only have 4 people. Oh, you know what? Here's the problem though. Maybe she's 7. Lantry I need because support. Barrack I need because it's tank. First is probably my only real damage dealer, so yeah.
Goodbye to you too.
But you know what, for now I'll put Eben. Just cause it gives me time to talk to her and manage things. I was hoping for, you know, voice wording. But anyway, Fender's well has fallen. For the second time since the Congress began, Kyra's armies take the citadel from its defenders. With your help, the Fender and Guard Rebellion has been crushed. Boop. Claim Ascension Hall of your disfavored allies. Satisfying the terms of Kyra's baleful edict, you and the force of Kyra are free from the Overlord's death sentence. Threat of execution no longer looming overhead. The Overlord's armies turned their attention away from the citadel toward each other. The tension that flowed over the long siege reached explosive crescendos. The disfavor in the Scarlet Chorus armies clashed iron and bronze in a hasty, disorganized battle. As its forces were cut down, the forces around and his officers escaped to the Stone Sea, leaving the conscript army to carry on the battle against the disfavored. After the disfavored broke camp and withdrew to the fortress in the Blade Grave. There to regroup and prepare for the extended campaign against the Scarlet Chorus. Take vengeance well for yourself, Arca and Graven Edge. Recognize your lawful claim to rule and occupy the Spire. I mean, I did do most of the work. Yeah, you're sure you get the Spire. You did good. As the days passed, the wounded and injured were nursed to health. You explored your strange bastard and planned your next steps with careful deliberation. Towards spreads the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored turned to each other. Factions once resolved to bend the knee or inspired instead to continue fighting. Arca's field has heralded the collapse of Kyra's offensive. It's probably not good. Tyranny and the Arca of Justice observes the chaos and discord spreading across the land. Arca summons his fate binder to return to the court at the Bastard City and report on his actions of vengeance well. So time to go back. Well, maybe not yet. We have a Spire and stuff to do. Civil War was shaming that's descended into this. Arca and Ash will want to meet and discuss the next steps. Best to regroup and Ironhearth, gather strength from the group, but don't leave the Arca waiting. To Nash my regards. The General has done much for me, and I wish he was here to see. I have to go speak with Tunyon though, so yeah. That would be bad. She shakes her head and lets out the Spire for a bit of bewilderment, or fresh bewilderment. It's not enough that we're fighting 2 wars, now we have to this to puzzle through. Don't envy your position. See you at Ironhearth. And I have everyone to talk to. The dizzying energy from the Spire felt as well force awoken the powers that reside there gutters and fades, their faint and persistent sculpture at the center. It's odd, there was a portal moment, but seems to have vanished. Let me look around for a solution. The humming from the curious sculpture pulses and appears in environments to draw your attention. Well, but I should probably go poke that. But anyway, filled you with great deal of power. The sound to prove you so she tells you the tissue. She should investigate the origins and powerful ways to acquire more. The newborn your character sheet face your current level of power. So by the way, power. We have 400 power. Cool. Not sure how that helps me, but host a Spire. You claim your first Spire. The Spire is your home base as you adventure through the lands of Kairos. Still, your Spire gives you a free location to rest and go from travels that you acquire more Spires. You discover additional functionality. Click on the Spire icon to do things. So by the way, we have the Spire. There's 4 alpha Spires. So I'm pretty sure you can guess what we're going to be doing. My power, Also eat it. Select a region to further information about security. Eat it. So we know about the Legion of Stone. We were there, weren't we? Well, no, we weren't at the Legion of Stone. We were the Legion of Storms. So, yeah. There's no Edict in that place. Or hill. Or there. There's the Edict of Fire. There's the Edict of Stone. There's the Edict of Storms. We could go over that. But anyway, so here's the thing. We has money. So we can hire a merchant. Skill trainer for all those. Problem here is I don't see which ones I need. I mean, honestly, you would probably be the best with just the two-handed, but flavor on the ability to change what skills your profession. Way too expensive. Food, weapons. Swordbreaker will appear the next time you travel to the mysterious device. I'll hire those two. So yeah, those things are part of that. I was gonna say, how do I craft though? Huh. Destiny inspired guns to bonus all skills. These cost none. Okay, anyway, also yeah, power, that's the thing. Also my lords are 90 oh well, I think I'm getting boosted from my everything up here, ain't I? Spire bonus, yeah. Spire rest bonus plus 5 tower skills. Yeah, there's one problem about that. Until net rest, because that gives me too much power. Which basically means if I might lose my spells if I upgrade them. Yeah, Count has that. It probably has that. Increase the range of haste. Meh, whatever. Update. You're mostly fine. Well, you're actually 84, so I'm not sure about that. I thought I should be able to afford 85 though. Can't really do anything about that. She has... yeah, that. Phantom Bolt. Yeah, I think she might have the Grave Light energy, which we need. She has Electric Oath though, which is, you know, whatever. She has 60 lore, not that great, 'cause that's about the same as what Barrick has now, oh god. But yeah, it's not great. Intensity. I thought you were of the water, yet you have lightning. Right, you only have 60, don't you? So you get Boaty anyway. I could give you a haste. And a Buffy, I suppose. I could do that. Let's see what we have. Increased power, increased duration, range, whatever. From those, I think she's getting a buff from that sort of lore skill is actually a lot lower than what we're making it out to be. Whoops. Oh well. Here's a Buffy touch. Boop. So what you have? 6 points. 6 points. Okay. So increase that. She has what? Decent amount of might for, yeah, what she is. The question though is, what is she? Just save, I don't want to look. Tiger and Gravenlight. Gravelight. What we have, help. Magic defense. Armor. If she's wearing light armor, return to them and finally throw them down to the ground. Q. Bonus to control Gravelight. Gravelight damage at night. Ah, here we go. Oh, in the party, I have been around to gain more skill experience with lore. Yay! Going to bonus lore. Still magic staffs. Ooh. Bonus to all frost damage. Shock and frost damage. Yeah, it's like all frost damage dealt. Why don't you have frost? Anyway. Do I want? Magic defense, armor. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yay. How does that help me, by the way? I think it's just giving me extra experience with it, not actually more points in it, though. Yeah, though, that plus you gain 5 from that. Yeah, that means she doesn't have 60 lore, and we gave her level 60 powers. Oh, not level 60. Gave her 60 lore powers because she doesn't actually have 60 lore. Yeah, that's bad. We should probably do this, then. Because, hey, she's supposed to be sort of a mage, yet she has that much mind. Three points. gonna say this here is still probably that stand tall resolve. So 3 would be 11, 12. And hell, why not? More might. Sure. They get you more lore. And then equipment. So we got Striker's Cowl, by the way. Which is basically a superior version of that one thing we gave first. Damage or health is above 75. Well, she she needs everything. Wow, that's pretty shit. That's also pretty shit. That's all pretty shit. The problem though is you don't gain access to your party's equipment when you send them away. Which is unfortunate. So you go for these fancy boots for a bit more. You go for the heavy, but we don't want to go for heavy. Boost for recovery, gain that. Meh. Oh right, that one can only be equipped by verse. Oh shit. So you have US which does arcane damage. Both are freezing. Yeah, Zeus has a healing potion. How cute. But yeah, we're going to need equipment for her. Okay, anyway, thing is though. Spells. We actually want to go back to spell creation. Because here's the thing. She has Bunch of Frost. Doesn't have any frost spells. What? Oh, she has this, but I can't modify the fuck out of it. Which is unfortunate. So what are we gonna give her, you know? Oh, it's 70 though. Ah, oh, that's too unfortunate for you. Oh well. 65, too unfortunate for you. Guess you're gonna have to take a chill warm. Then, of course, that's 60, which means she's probably gonna lose her once our ability wears off. I forget how that works. Like, hey, for example, Higa has that. Yay, 60. Only problem though is... Yeah, we're gonna have problems when that wears off. Here says that. That thing again. But yeah, she needs equipment. Badly. I don't feel bad giving her that because it's so good. It's superior. Problem though is like, yeah. Okay, how do I even change my roster? Those of the disfavored really like me. They really hate me. Now we gain a new ability. Cypher might find this and resolve when you're using a co-enchant battery. Cool. Battery still doesn't really like me that as much. Barrack loves me. First, mostly likes me. Sort of feels me. You did kick Darkosaurus off the spire. Graven Ash loves me. Fortune Rod hates me. I probably need that to... Well, shit, look at all that shit. Power Blast, Phantom Bolt. Chill Warm, Haste. Right. There we go. And now I want you to put your health potions now. Lovely, so yeah, that's Spire Rest bonus. Alright. So, did you guys toss anything stupid on my bar? No? Okay, good. I could probably talk to everyone, but yeah, let's try to figure this shit out. How do I do crafting, for example? Oh, hi, Verse. There we are.
So, the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored are at each other's throats. Can't say I didn't see that coming, but the Archons might have waited until one war was over before they started another.
And I might write it. No, probably not.
Fighting with the Disfavored. Oh, not the call I would have made, but I'm sure you have your reasons.
Hey,
If you like iron weapons or something about that purple uniform excites you, then be my guest. Who can say? War is all about compromising your morals, deciding who lives and dies. What seems like a mistake turns into your greatest call down the road.
Fair.
Let me make one thing clear, just so that there aren't any misunderstandings. You support Graven Ash, and I couldn't care less. I'm here because you've done what none of the Archons could. Not even the voices of Nerat would fault me that. He's also a complete bastard, and I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity to stab him in the gut and take control of his army. So, there's that.
Fair enough.
I'll say this much. Our time together is anything but dull. My blades are yours for as long as you'll have me.
Question.
What do you need?
So, what the fuck's with you and Barrack?
You've just got to know, don't you? I suppose there's no point in hiding it. Barrack and I are siblings. We share a father, if little else.
Not what I was expecting.
I try not to think too much about some northern merchant dropping anchor in my mother's port, but it happened. And the fortunate result stands proudly before you.
How did you two become even aware of this?
There were a lot of lazy days during the conquest, and among other things, I spent my off hours using messenger birds as target practice. You should have seen Ash's anger when he heard that was going on. One day, I snagged a bird that flew from the hands of a proud northern daddy. The missive was about the goings-on at the family farm. I recognized the name and handwriting from a note in my mother's belongings. There weren't too many people named Barrack in the army, so tracking him down was no challenge. I cornered him in camp, and we shared a few heated words. Some blackmail, even.
She tried to extort rings from me, and I was having none of it. Not even Graven Ash would think less of me for our father's indiscretion.
I like your confidence, but my ring belt is feeling a little light these days. Maybe you want to take me up on that offer, or I can start whispering and I've tried to get along with that ironclad knot of repression, but it would seem he's having none of it. Good riddance, then. The war's tossed us together, but nothing says we have to keep that going.
Fail.
The most we do for each other is try not to get the other one killed, which is more than you can say for most disfavored in Scarlet Chorus.
Well, Verse has a nasty habit of jabbering in my ear and making this war intolerable. I plan on parting ways and returning to the north at first convenience. My father will answer for his infidelity.
Well, there you go.
Beyond that, I am happy to consider myself in every way unaffected. My superiors once accused me of having an impulsive streak, but I have worked to suppress it at every turn.
Well, there you go.
When you go back home, send Father my fondest greetings and thanks. If he hadn't gone to ground on my mother's dry dock, I might not be here today.
Jesus.
My heritage was a point of pride and distinction before I met you, Verse. Not that you would care.
There were no significant impact.
I've asked myself about that several times, but unfortunately I don't have what you'd call a definitive answer. The Northerners put a lot of meaning behind family and blood. Seems arbitrary to me, but I don't want to discredit it entirely. I told you about what happened to my Scarlet Fury sisters. The hesitation I experienced. Sometimes I wonder if that wasn't because of my connection to Barrick. He's stubborn, regimented, everything I'm not. I suppose there's no telling for sure, but if...
Words.
What do you need? I suppose I'd hate to deprive...
I'll tack homeward. See you there.
Wait, no, I need both of you.
No doubt this'll prove
I will
interesting.
return to our holdfast at once.
There's the thing. I mean, I do like it, just I could switch it out, couldn't I? Besides, for now, since we're not since we're not using verse at the moment. Well, sure, that's a thing. Since we're not using verse at the moment. Just cause I can't just take her the stuff out for inventory unless I do this. That's just silly. But anyway. Bro, is gonna add more time to her stuff. Woo. Hey, you can have some sage boots. Nah, I'm probably just gonna sell the sage boots. Oh, like you'd have that, but no, you're better with that. Yep, you can keep your striker's crown for now. Cow. Let's see, Ripper will be better for Lantry. Let's see, Tidecaster's got gloves. Right. Oh yeah, I can wear that. Blah. See, this is haste, quickness. Who needs quickness? Who needs quickness? Practically every one of us needs quickness. Yep, why not? Here's quickness. And that's vitality. Vitality's wherever, anyone can use vitality. Yeah, I've got 2 resolve. Fuck. I forget where I'm even getting that stand tall from. But it shouldn't say. No, it doesn't. Cause, like, I think that's from Graven Ash, maybe? Question mark? But it shouldn't be from me. I think it was a buff cast on it from the, well, the star of this thing. Anyway. Form, vitality. Ah, Jesus. Almost wanted to sell that thing just cause. Ah, well. Completely strip her and then switch to other stuff. Sure, why not switch the potions even? Could take her Scarlet Poison. I haven't ever actually used that anyway. Poor Verse. But I don't have enough gil to go around, so shrug. Probably should end the video soon. At least this way, she's slightly more effective. Still a bit slow, but
See as the crow flies.
shrug. Anyway, let's go talk to Lantry and switch him back in. Probably have to talk to everyone.
At least in theory, I'm supposed to be observing history and not getting myself wrapped into it. All the same, this is the thrill of a lifetime. Rarely does one stand so close to monumental moments in the making. If given the choice between a multifaceted hive mind of treachery and a surly old soldier, General Grumps is the wiser choice. It's patently
General
obvious
Grumps.
which Archon is truly loyal to Kairos. So, I must ask, are you planning on taking sides in the Civil War? Or do you have other plans?
Yeah, stand with him.
The Archon of War is about as noble as a professional killer can be. And unlike the voices of Narat, he doesn't bring with him a gaggle of rapists and pillagers in his wake. The disfavored could use your help. They are outnumbered, and I'd say outwitted by the opposition.
Outwitted, you say? I'll have you know the disfavored boast the most capable strategists of Kairos' armies. If we're outwitted, it's because the motives and tactics of our enemies are too brainless for any rational soldier to grasp.
That sounds tempting. Man, you sent me his best stone shoot on the time of war. His last time, am I right?
A kind sentiment, but hardly one that proves my point. If you're trying to shield the scholar with empty compliments, you're wasting everyone's time.
Me.
Whatever you do next, consider that many eyes will be upon you. For you have both delivered and taken away the Overlord's edicts, and few will know how to make sense of the latter. You are an exception the Archons cannot afford to ignore. They will likely aim to control or destroy you.
Have you heard of edicts being broken?
Most of Kairos' edicts were either worded to end in a manner of the Overlord's choosing, or the edicts have simply continued in perpetuity. That's not to say there haven't been stories of broken edicts. They're just uncommon. The oldest is, I think, Golbraith and the Edict of Sorrows, and that tale dates back to around the year 110. Aside from you, the most recent was the Edict of Twisting Grasses, back in 380.
So that would apply to edicts that's been around for several hundred years. I mean, Kairos has been around.
In all these stories, Kairos' edict very clearly gives its victim a single way to escape, and someone manages it. What's never happened is the pure abatement of an edict, like using a spell of warding or cancellation.
Nah, let's talk. Let's discuss current matters.
Of course. How can I help?
You know anything?
The spires predate us all. As far as I know, we're the only ones who've been up here since... ever? I think this might be a first. Perhaps the real Trailblazer had trouble getting down and was lost to history. Of course. How can I help? Are you asking for an objective assessment? He is a proper Northman, with duty in his blood. Which makes me suspect his loyalty to Ash is stronger than his loyalty to you. I must admit, I know little of swordplay, and...
Lady, you're just afraid to talk in front of me, clear as day. Your sweat is easier to read than your...
No, not at all. I just don't know how to comment on a warrior's worth. That's...
Spare me your blather.
Conversations before. Apparently not.
Huh. Think that, do you? Didn't know you had such swollen hope for me. Just calling it as I see it. And I see he's holding back. Nothing serious, just a bit insulting.
A most fascinating specimen. I think she has great potential. A dangerous amount of potential, to be blunt. The Scarlet Furies are the fighting elite of the Scarlet Chorus, and that means floating to the top of a sea of blood and chum. We should consider ourselves lucky. Good tidecasters stay underwater. Kairos did the Tiers a favor by erasing those moon howlers from history. A shame one of them escaped justice.
Wow. Apparently he doesn't like her very much.
I like that I make you this agitated. Considering all the things that don't seem to bother you in the slightest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of getting off on how much power you're giving me here.
Oh my.
Ugh. And then there's your coquettish act whenever someone calls you on your teeth. I'll be the one ready to tangle when, not if, you decide to pounce.
Oh my.
I am nothing if not a...
Oh jeez. I thought I went over all this. Guess I haven't talked to him. Average 30.
That's a relief, as I hate talking about myself. Moving on.
So read at your own time just because there's too much stuff to go over. I'm sounds safe for the fortunately said. Agent of his sent me to the school of Pink and Quill. 30 years back, it'd be years later to me the connection to the Archon. Most of you think the war began 3 years ago, but the Fortuner had his hands in things sooner than that. Part of that early invasion, he cared to have to accept a 30-year assignment that comes with an education. Well, thank you for telling me. No more secrets, understood. Archer may have been taking interest in history since I learned about the proclamation that ate at storms. Truth I'm deeply curious about any who have lived as fast as Kairos most supreme magic. I heard you proclaim me a second, I had to find a way for us to meet. Being tired, so he's basically spying on me. Something out. Birds? And some part, yes, good birds are needed to keep the missives moving through the tails. They are my best birds to fly before they eat a turn, or phrase, constant caw, and the rest. Other someone maybe when the source on the back and start a new dual code. Okay. And I could not help but find him to be the most captivating person alive. Sure, it's a man. The man's been Empire's claim contents where he goes history, I won't deny. Stuff. Something else.
I am nothing if not a...
Okay,
and I'd be happy to oblige.
Wait, no,
Ever since the fall of the Vellum Citadel...
Eat it. As cast me with the agent to my knowledge, there's no word to eat exactly the same. It's to fire and understand magic, or magic word, so vast distances or infinite duration, indefinitive durations, and no arcane or mere magic encounter the force meet it. Spell was to near as a drop of rain through a hurricane. So tell me about any thoughts of this one. About to kill each other, the thought mutual distraction was all Kai or so left. Just stone. Right through the realm of his earth, up here over and watching in the right place at craggy Steph. Pay no is the stone sea. He'd have fire. Stone on the ground move after fire. I don't think I remember everything as down fire as I was that day. And mine. I would think you know more than most on the subject. It's shown to the once forest the lands started to windswept wasteland. They call it the Blade Grave now. Stuff.
Edicts are the strongest manifestation of magic we know, and they seem to violate all other lesser phenomena. No dispel cantrip has ever dented or abated an edict. Even archons with powers of great durability cannot shrug off their effects. Just look at Cairn. Now, what I find curious, edicts can flex a little. Or so my studies suggest this is the case. Take the Edict of Storms. While the day it was proclaimed was the most violent, the actual radius of the storm. So, in my studies, some edicts resolve some problem of the overlords and then vanish into history. But the edicts that linger around, almost all of them begin to widen. Their effects become... Here's the intriguing part. The older the edict, and the more that's written about it, the more the reports of that edict get more dire over time. Something to that effect, at least. I contend that edicts are powered by fear. Fear of Kairos helps fuel the casting, and fear of the edict feeds the magic, sustaining it. And if enough people fear it,
Well, it could be that.
even... I thought just that. But wherever an edict is cast or has been cast, the land will always hum with a little background noise, if your ear's trained to listen. Intellectual honesty demands that I study the matter more. If I'm correct, the more people fear and obsess over an edict, and I'd be happy to oblige, ever since the...
How does magic arts work? Stuff. So much reading. Didn't realize I haven't fully talked to him. I thought I talked to him before. Just didn't realize he didn't fully open up to me until now. Dr. J knocked on the tides know about cars and said she survived the assassins and science.
And I'd be happy to oblige, ever since the fall of... I've forgotten. What do you want to know? I think you know all I can teach you.
Okay, fuck's sake.
And I'd be happy to... Familiar is a relative term. I think I know more than most, but it's a subject of mystery, even to the scholars. Though, I must admit, in addition to my reading, I've ventured...
Old rooms are old rooms, and trying to put them out who've done all this constructing ages ago. So Bane, that's a thing.
And I'd be happy to oblige.
Fires. No, Tetris, I don't know the count. Maybe 40 or so? Great. 40 or so. But 5 are in the twos. But so we can't really deal with over 35, can we?
And I'd be happy to...
Alright, you know that land to get
I will,
Goodbye to you too.
So, yeah, now we had Lantry with the party. Hi, Lantry. Lantry, by the way, we had the Ripper. So, better than your Krill. The only problem, though, is your Krill gives you major benefits to your life magic, which makes me not want to replace it. I replace your Sun Soldier Javelin, though. Like, I want to replace this Krill, but I also want to upgrade this Krill. Problem is, I don't know how to do that yet. And I probably should talk to Barrack. Hi,
And
Barrack.
so, civil war divides the armies of mighty Kairos. The reckoning that comes of this failure will be great indeed. We find ourselves in the darkest times. Brothers and sisters who fought for a similar cause now skewer each other over blighted lands in the favor of distant powers.
So what would you have done?
Backing the disfavored was the only logical choice. Graven Ash is the only Archon worthy of your confidence, and you were wise to recognize as much. Naturally, I would have done the same. Whatever others might say about what happened what can I do for you?
Wow. He actually has nothing to really talk about. That's surprising. Let's try that again.
My Lord Binder, what can I do for you?
Just very like me. What do you think of Ebb? She's a been in town and she's vulgar. Much as we can disagree on the reasons behind this war, I've never found a more impressive example of a Tyranny. I hate to admit, I found it quite striking. Whenever she makes a jab at me or Kairos with her legion, despite whatever I might say in defense, I'm pleased to have captured her interest. But I would not have her know more. My thoughts on the matter, she is a stone savage after all, and I'm a decorated soldier. Anyway, I should probably talk about her, but yeah. Yeah. Sire Marshal, hi. Had to wander around without looking for conversation because someone said they want to head down and rejoin the troops. There's a war on and I'm missing it. I think I should respond to Civil War. Data coordination. Fortunately, I'm emotional and base this creature game. It's just going to dismantle its guards. His wife is leaving the face of terrorist Caroline. She blinks at you. If I'm the lieutenant, she's going to start kicking me above the spire if I don't see that tail for her. Look at her life. Now it's not the time for me to write off accomplishment and hopes for the future. Well, sounds like I should go invest. Gate. Right. Anyway, Evs probably has a whole list of conversations. Let's just go poke the thing before we end the video. Our special series of symbols covered upon the base comes into view. One symbol parts with a blue-white glow. Pattern resembles glowing lines of light seen on the central floor most before you find yourself transported above the clouds. You start the symbol with the chill of the wind abates, and your chest wells with warmth. The arrow finally feels welcoming you to London State at last. Be careful going closer. This whole tower some of energies that we don't understand. No, I don't say back away. Let's find out what it does. Just be cautious. The power running through this place surveys the surroundings. Okay, sweeping to the opposite center. You have to manage its fire even from down below. But up here, this close to the ashes of the spire, the deluge of energy is numbing. Feel dizzy. Do you feel dizzy? Touch. Starts moving closer to the touch. Marbling patterns move with the curves of the sculpture. More akin to veins than perfections of rocks. You can't find a single marking to suggest an artisan's tool. Jump out to draw your finger while you feel a sudden return pressure on fingertip as the sculpture touches you back. Sculpture is once again still. There's a rush of warmth through your body, a jolt of invigoration that stays your balance. A bore out your tactical sensation of floods your mind as you feel footsteps in wind, but not on your face, on your limbs. A moment later, the full flow of information begins to make sense. You are feeling the wind against the spire and even the weight of your own feet, as if the spire were a second spine. As this connection made, you feel your awareness pull from this place. Now it's a trail bright as one glimpsing The world from impossibly far away in this moment, there is nothing you cannot see, though see it only once in a flood sensation that is difficult to parse. See the spire of the crest of ancient stone structure, two walls sitting off into the distance. Basis in turn spire, settlers and merchants act in every way unconcerned, touring under the observation of unforgiving taskmasters. As the shadow of the spire falls over them, the mood changes, the stairs parts and showed uneasy and look up at the sky toward you. The face looking at you unfamiliar, you recognize this place as Lefthand's Crossing, where you served during the war. Separate built the joint of the ancient wall to see a breach in the massive masonry, cleft into the forbidden hidden realm within the old walls. Drift closer to the old walls. Shadows will help you, muttering all sound, muting all sound from a slight delay. There's a feeling of perversion of wrongness wherever arcane powers allowing your senses to drift free of your body seems to falter in this place. Figures haunt the stone halls, drifting emanations of cloud, claw, and fang. They pay you no heed, but you hear them all the same. Feel them all the same. Depths of forbidden place, the deepest chamber is bathed in light, and arcane symbol emanates the floor, though the details hurt your eyes when you focus. General take you focus pushed back to new eyes, and though it may take you more to recognize his finger its wall. Well, how about the spire? The spire feels similar to the one you now occupy, though instead of irradiating arcane life, it reeks of dust and crumbling stone, a branch withering once pulled from its tree. It reaches for you with a barely perceptible tug. The leaf between you and the spire recedes, the arcane bond is still present, with a mystical energy for the moments are quiet. Firefly of excitement fatigue is unclear whether the mystical connection strengthening you or siphoning. Aren't we supposed to be activating the fucking teleport, not going on some sort of vision trip? You know that asking would only yield more silence and mystery. The delusion sensation is over, but the position of those spires still linger in your mind. From your vantage point atop the mountain spire, you can easily spot the mysterious structures, each of them rising high above those distant surroundings. There we go, we got the teleport on somehow. You sense that? Lantry signed a long sitch when they were squinting at you. As he watches his cantrip, the ripples are everywhere. When you move, the magic of this place stirs and churns. The portal, though, those burning braziers, they outgrow more intense as you approach. Then she's fine to your presence. I hate to interrupt the world gathering, but you did just resolve one Kairos edge. At least 3 more reports to center and spire. Am I the one who thinks this might be related? The law for hold the spire is your duty to find out as much as possible, because understanding edicts as well. If you forget your responsibilities, I'm only too happy to remind you. Sure to see me after your audience return, and we cannot let the Scar Cars gain a hold in the tail. Shikaru will wipe them from the land. Come to me as soon as you can, Faith. Bye. We have a lot of work to do. Okay, bye. So, how do I do crafting? Sculpture doesn't respond to your touch. Fuck's sakes. Okay. So yeah, it has those. Oh, a smith who regularly produces weapons. Maybe I need to hire a smith. Don't know. I forget how to do this. Ah. Internet. Tyranny. Crafting. How the fuck do I do crafting? The forge is a spire upgrade. How the fuck do I get the forge? Okay, that does not tell me how I get forge. That would be useful. Okay. Okay, but seriously, how do I get forge? How fuck's sakes? The working is sometimes the most useless shit. It's like, this is a character, but how do I find him? When do I get access to the forge. Google, help me. Ah, fuck's sakes. Maybe it's just later on, so yeah. Which is a bit annoying because, like, so basically, Barrick is gimped until he gets access to the forge so he can upgrade his armor. Can upgrade. Yeah. So I need access to the forge. I don't know when I get access to the forge. Fine. Super. Wonderful. And I need a speed to have. Actually, do you not have your benefits from that anymore? Basically means your lore. Well, no, your lore's still at A2. Huh. I was going to say you no longer have your benefits from Spire Rest bonus, but did that get rid of your spells? Now you're still good. The one I'm worried about is her spells. I should speak to her, though. So, we don't really know. Both I should probably check my missives, though. Oh, right, this one, the message. I forgot about doing this. Let's express concern this time. I thought I pressed go backlash. Message. Yeah, sure, send this missive after the things have already taken place. So anyway, Terran's the voice, we should probably go see Terran. And that's about all we have. Well, nope. And we should go to Lefthand's Crossing Spire. But first I should go to see Tanyan. Yeah. Lantry actually likes me now. Yay. Which means I need to go... No, combo build. Slowed, I think I prefer Quicken. You're fine. You have too many natural abilities, though. Nah. Anyway, saving the fucking game finally. So yeah, next time we might talk to Eb, we might actually advance things, I'm not entirely sure. Jeez, you could see deep ashen clouds surrounding the burning library. I can't actually see a burning library. Do I actually see this shiny spire of Lefthand's Crossing? Sure, I'll take your word for it, game. But anyway, yeah. So I did stuff, yay. The only problem though is I don't... So I was hoping to gain access to the forge, so I could, you know, see what I would require to upgrade Barrick's armor. Maybe upgrade Lantry's Krill. You know, make things more effective. But here's the thing, I can't remember exactly how things work. This might work like how Pillars of Eternity works. With Pillars of Eternity, all you really need is, like, say, a good... I think some weapons may be better than others, though. But if I remember right, it's mostly... Like, here's a greatsword. Okay. you can upgrade that greatsword all the way up to best quality. Problem though is some things have enchants that you can't literally do yourself. Others you can make better than most weapons you can find in the entire game. But some have like enough enchants and stuff on it that are actually more than it should be able to capably afford. But most, yeah, you could probably put better stuff on them and make them better than, well, most things. Some uniques are gonna be, of course, better than what you can find. Others, you could probably make something better than most uniques. But I forget how that works in Tyranny. I also forget how exactly that works in Pillars of Eternity too, because that changes a lot too. But yeah, since we can't really forge things yet, I'm not entirely sure. Because in Pillars of Eternity, you basically just, as long as you have the materials, you just basically open it up and, whoop, I can change this from common to fine to superior. From superior to exceptional? And after that, I think it goes to legendary, or masterwork, but yeah, you require specific things that you can't really obtain more than one of, which is unfortunate. Especially if you're dual wielding. Because yeah, you get fucked over if you're dual wielding. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.